So his shit is moved to wherever his quarters are. So necessarily, what you're going to be looking for below deck is an officer's quarters that has guards. That's gonna end up being where he's camping out.
Sounds easy enough.
Do you think the door is locked?
I mean, it's got guards. It's got guards, so most probably no. Hey, you want to roll to see if the door is locked?
No, they'll take the guards. Most probably not.
Okay, so I'm gonna close my journal. Lock it, stuff it back in my bag.
Okay, so his quarters aren't locked then. You can open the door.
I'm gonna tap Nim with my foot real gently. Said, if you excuse us, Yala, we have some research to catch up on. Give us a few minutes.
Very well.
And I'm gonna walk beneath the deck.
And then we'll wave to Yala. And then follow.
And when we get out of earshot of the deckhands, I'm gonna whisper, so do you want to go to your room first to change, or what is the plan?
I'm gonna wait until the quarters look empty. On the off chance one of the deckhands walks by, it would look weird if their admiral was walking out of one of our rooms.
Yes, that is why I ask you. You are the one who knows this.
So is there anybody around us?
Oh, that's for me. I'm...
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Where are you right now?
Under the deck.
Yeah,
well, I know, but like, what's the general vicinity like? Because most of it's going to be open in the main body where all the supplies are, and probably the.
So I guess we're looking for an empty area for her to switch to.
Then I'm gonna say that's probably towards the back of the deck, maybe in a closet somewhere.
Sure.
I mean, it's not like your transformation lets off bright light or, magic particles.
It's not a magical girl thing.
Yeah, it's not a magical girl thing. It's kind of more like Mystique's kind of transformation, I'm going to assume. If you no. Yeah, just... Whoop, I'm a new person now.
The prestidigitation's what makes it a magical girl thing.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I should have got prestidigitation.
Form of friend!
Everyone should always have prestidigitation.
I should have got it. I regret it.
Okay, Samson, where's your prestidigitation?
I don't cast magic.
He's got magic bullets.
Tisk tisk.
This is my prestidigitation. Bang bang.
He just
tracer rounds.
He just fucking shoots himself in the foot to change his appearance. Every performance he makes involves getting shot in the foot. Oh, I've been shot! Ah, help!
Alright, so...
You scurry off to a closet.
Yeah.
I'll wait outside.
You change form.
Should we look for the captain first to avoid him, or just go?
That's up to you. This is your plan.
That is a great idea. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the captain.
I can't tell you everything. I'm making some things easier, like saying there won't be a lock on the door.
In fact, actually, I'm gonna knock on the door and like peek in. Not Prin. God damn it! I keep doing this. Nim, I have a suggestion. I will go meet with the admiral, and you go ahead and continue the plan. And make sure that he does not walk over your path.
Nim nods, says thank you very much.
Yes. And I'm looking for the admiral.
And you find him still organizing supplies.
Cool. Admiral, I have a quick question to ask you.
Ah, yes. Young Celeste.
Ask about the history of the boat. That should take forever.
Are there deckhands around?
Yeah, it's swarming. They're moving things around. Some of them are getting their meal time in.
They all know that we're going to Zanzibar, so I guess my question isn't that bad. What can you tell me about the history of the place we are traveling to?
Of Zanzibar?
Yes, I specifically would like to know about the ruler.
He kind of just like takes a pause. You're talking about Zanzibar.
Yes, I I guess I would like more of the history, but I guess the quick question I would like to ask is, was he once a mortal man, such as you or I?
Well, he kind of like scratches his head and ponders it a bit. You ask quite tricky questions. It's kind of a known fact that he is a mortal man, though the things he does... I've never known a human being to live since the dawn of recorded history, but he bleeds just like any other man. He kills just like any other monster, and he exists like something no one could know. It's not exactly a topic covered well, but if
perhaps there are people who do know, we just have yet to contact them.
No one that's been on the wrong side of his wrath, as Sufren considers. If you've read a genocide or turmoil in history, then it usually has something to do with that. He starts scratching his head more. Monster? But I suppose every young person eventually wants to know about the boogeyman. As he starts multitasking, directing people while he answers your questions.
I have a more personal question. Do you believe that any man could follow his same path?
Follow the path of Zanzibar?
Yes.
He ponders for a moment. I think that entirely determines on whether Zanzibar takes an interest in that individual.
So in a hypothetical scenario in which Zanzibar no longer exists, could another take his place?
He kind of pauses. May I ask you a question? Answer your question with a question?
Absolutely. I have all the time in the world.
At that, he kind of cocks an eyebrow, as if like that's an interesting thing to say.
I mean, you're at sea, so I don't think so.
I'm an interesting person. What can I say?
Yeah, but you gotta remember, this man's wit is fucking sharper.
Yeah.
You know, anything. There's not much you're gonna get over his head, so deception shouldn't be necessary.
I should tone back what I say, huh?
Yeah, that's my wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Be a little less you and a little more distracted.
Anyway, he goes to answer your question with a question.
Has Nim found the quarters yet? Because she's looking while they're talking.
Yeah, that's like a separate thing, so we'll jump back and forth. It's a little hard.
I'm trying to delay this as much as I can, so if it's becoming too much...
Imagine that whatever happens between these two is happening at the same time of whatever you're about to do, but instead of warping through fucking time from here to there to the card game to here to the card game to there to there.
Yeah, we're not a half-hour like TV show. We can't just jump around between stories A, B, and C.
yeah.
What? I wasn't informed.
Though I may have many faces, I am still but one body, one mind.
Yeah.
Well, how much do you ponder the understanding of good and evil?
A lot more than someone my age should, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. So, let's say...
I believe that good and evil are things that need to coexist, or else the material world as we know it will crumble.
Reality
but at the same
as
time,
we know it may crumble, young one.
Yes.
So, let's say that, as the world sees it, Zanzibar is this boogeyman, as he's continuing to write. And let's say that he is what would be considered the epicenter of all evil. Then, how easy do you think it is to wipe that out?
I suppose that goes back to my previous statement. You could not have one without the other.
Exactly. Zanzibar represents the unknown, the ununderstandable, and certainly something that, quite honestly, in my opinion, should be left alone. He rarely acts throughout history unless prodded. And while he is the source of some of the greatest terrors a man could imagine, it's just like any concept. Good does not exist without evil, light without dark, vice versa. And when you look at it from a tactical standpoint, the less you prod a sleeping beast, the less it's liable to awaken. The less and the more balanced the scales are, the less they'll tip in one direction or the other. So if you want to think about Zanzibar from the way I see it, think of the man as true balance. As he flips a page in his clipboard where he's been drawing a scale with a circle around the center, Zanzibar would be here. Not necessarily here, as he points to the side of the scale labeled evil, or not necessarily here, as he points to the other side labeled good. As through all my years, that's how I've come to understand things. The greatest atrocities happen when you kick a hornet's nest. What happens from there is simply a cause and effect reaction. Understand?
I believe so. But what about? And let's cut to let's cut to Nim.
Yeah, we cut to Nim strutting around, walking. How good does she want to try and perform beyond looks?
There are roles for that.
There are roles. Does you know? Forget the does. Let's see how well you perform. Roll me a performance check.
Okay, so I should have advantage. Let me check for changeling.
You should have.
Oh yeah,
So
you're
I'm-
disguised.
Yeah, it said something about that. I also
Okay,
have
dude.
advantage on deception checks when it comes to that as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure on the deception. I'm not sure on the performance. That's why I want to double check.
Actually, yeah. Would it be performance or deception if you're impersonating someone?
You're impersonating the way somebody moves, so it's gonna be a performance. You're being a thespian.
Okay.
I picked
Well,
that number,
that's what you're
right?
playing.
I
mean,
picked
thespian is the right word.
an actor.
Yeah. It really depends, like, whether you consider what you're doing is playing a character or, like, trying to be someone.
Which, in a sense, would be playing a character.
Well,
Matching somebody's mannerisms, movements, patterns of speech. I mean, if it was a deckhand, it would be like, okay, whatever. You're impersonating the grand tactician of the Navy, of the biggest country in the world, on his own ship, trying to get into his own quarters.
I'm
so
lying to
Nim-
literally everyone.
Not
So
too
Nim
fucking-
did grow up in like a military country, so she's not unfamiliar with like the way it works.
I know. I'm not trying to cast a shadow on this whole plan. I'm just.
And also,
saying-
no, it's just deception.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just deception. But one way or
Yeah.
another, it's like if you start walking down the halls acting like you got the biggest drip in the world, it's gonna be a lot different from trying to actually be him.
You do got that drip though.
He do got that drip.
Damn.
I'm fantastic.
Fabulous.
Nice!
So
Now that's a good one. I can barely
Yeah.
tell the two of you apart.
so carry on.
So Nim rolls so well.
Oh, I want to
go
see
up
what's.
to
I want
her-
to see what's
I
going
go
on in
up
your
to
room.
her, thanking her for the liquor.
I back. I have tower of food.
Do I actually run into Samson?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah,
the room right
Samson
now.
says no. So no.
Okay.
But yeah, you could. I guess we'll wait for Lordo, but I want to
right
see
here.
what's going on in the room. Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were doing something.
No, I didn't say anything. I went downstairs, grabbed my plate of food, and came back with the Leaning Tower for Italian pizza.
Oh, you got
You-
pizza too?
Yeah,
No,
my conversation with him is done.
I got veal masala.
Oh, that's so good.
Bill Marsalis, great.
Sad way it's made. Great fucking taste.
Veal.
Dead baby.
Babies.
So Nim has been watching this man for like the longest time.
For the sake of the argument, your performance is passable. Unless you say something like completely out of character.
Is no one gonna follow up with that? Okay.
I did not want to be a part of that.
Arby's, we have the babies.
That's
Alright,
that's
how-
not what I was talking about, but okay.
How long does it take Nim to find his quarters?
You find, roll me a d20. We'll say above 10 is good. So base 10. You find it immediately.
You're already there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're strolling right up to the guards. It wasn't that hard. It's kind of in the structure of the boat, right under where his normal quarters would be.
Oh, cool.
It's like a secondary study. So yeah, you stroll up to the guards. Do you say anything?
So Nim, as whatever his name is, I've forgotten, takes a look at both of them, nods, and goes, "Min," and then walks in.
Grand tactician. They stand at attention.
And he goes, "At ease," and then he goes in.
Their shoulders stiffen up a little. You can't really see through the helmets. But as you're
What?
walking in, they kind of like turn towards each other.
Uh-oh.
Does she hear the armor shift?
Oh.
I guess you
God.
can.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna roll perception.
No.
Let's see. I need to know how messed up. Do I notice?
I'll say you had to hit base 10. You got 13.
How uncomfortable do they look?
Not uncomfortable. If anything, they look a little more confused.
I don't do anything about it.
Fair enough. And for now, they don't question. Do you close the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay, you close the door. You're in it. You're in his secondary quarters. Which-
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
All right.
For
Do
now.
the digging.
Yeah. Okay.
You have free
um,
reign of the room, at least for now.
What do I see?
Roll me perception. Or investigation. You know what? You rolled a perception. You got a 20. Pretty much
Question.
any. 1 second. You see pretty much anything you'd want to see. Everything's neat and very tidy, but there are open charts, books that are clearly put together. There's a small board with lines drawn between different pieces of information, and the entire back of the study is just filled with books from floor to ceiling.
Ugh. So much.
I suppose.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
His desk is in
Nim
the
will-
middle, and his bed is to your right as you walk in.
is it a bed that has an undercarriage?
It's like a soldier's cot.
I've never seen a soldier's cot. Please explain.
It's a bed frame and a mattress with a pillow and a blanket.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So, what were you gonna ask, Rebel?
I was gonna say, where on the ship is like his quarters? Like, is it more towards the front?
His current quarters are towards the back, kind of directly underneath where his normal quarters would be. So where Bistin Peck came out.
Okay.
I have bread.
Okay,
Good.
so Nim will look for anything pertaining to Celeste or the Zanzibar.
Why specifically Celeste?
She said
Well-
she'd help me out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You look around, and of course, your destination is Zanzibar. The place,
Yeah.
not the man. Well,
Or
The
both.
tower.
yeah, but as you look, you see sea charts and clearly navigation tools that would obviously point to what you already know, which is the route that you have had planned out is new and doesn't previously exist. There's notations. There's notations that document endemic aquatic life to all of the oceans surrounding what would be, the normal ocean and not the Sea of Zanzibar. And as you see, once you get to where the circle that represents the Sea of Zanzibar, you see just a lot of question marks. And
Oh,
notes.
great. They don't know anything either.
But you also see notes that have been taken down referencing Rosebeard and things that he's told him.
Mm-hmm.
Weather patterns, winds, but nothing out of the ordinary. It seems very much just like it's a normal chart.
Okay.
There are notes for the actual land mountains itself. Do you look at those too?
Yeah.
As you look them over, there's nothing quite useful to you for what you're looking for, but by all means, there are queries and inquiries to rumors and stories about beasts, biology, ecology, flora, fauna, everything that you would think would align with a biological expedition.
Alright. You said flora, fauna, and all that?
Yeah, the stuff you would expect if somebody's planning on doing a biological expedition.
Anything that resembles the picture from the notebook I showed her?
I would say no.
Okay.
Alright.
Fair.
So, I want to do an Arcana check on the room.
Go ahead. I can't think of a special number, so I'm gonna say base 10.
Okay. Did it go through? No, it didn't.
No, it did not. Thank God we're not rolling to the right of the numbers.
Right?
So you get an 8.
Boom.
You get
Anything specific?
You get an 18. You do an Arcana check on the room, and besides some magical trinkets that are lying around the room, nothing in the room really stands out at you. Nothing odd.
Ugh.
Just magic MacGuffins, maybe a potion or two hiding on a shelf. Certainly no secrets.
Alright, so the bookcase has nothing interesting either?
Nope, none of the books are enchanted.
No, I just meant in general.
You haven't checked the bookcase, you checked the work.
Okay, I look at the bookcase. Do I see anything interesting?
You start looking at the bookcase, you see many different titles. Again, a lot of them naval related, military tactics, everything that would seem normal for somebody of his file and rank.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all I got. It all looks very normal.
Ugh.
Doesn't
Alright,
seem like
anyone-
there's any deception coming from this man.
He's too damn honest.
Yeah. So, internally, because Nim doesn't want to lose this persona, she keeps all of her internal dialogue on the inside, and she exits the room.
She exits the room.
Yes.
So you open the door, and you see the two guards standing there, and they look at you. Grand Tactician.
Nim nods in response.
One of them speaks up. Sir, if you don't mind my asking, is something bothering
Oh
you?
boy.
Okay, wait, give me a second to think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I want to make sure that the way I phrase it sounds like something he'd say.
Now you're just paused in front of him.
No, this is me pausing, not him.
We're in JoJo's time. It's okay.
Okay.
She has time to think.
Zelda.
Zelda! Fuck you! Come on in!
Okay, so he goes, I apologize that I let it show in my face. It's nothing to worry about. I was just thinking back to the day's events.
Both knights kind of slowly nod. You can't see their facial features under the helmets. But they nod and say, "Very well, sir. We are always here if you need us."
Thank you for your concern.
And you walk off.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
definitely.
Change ASAP.
Yeah! Second I find a closet.
It's gonna be really unfortunate the fact that he talks to people.
Yep.
You did well You know, all things considered.
Is he still listening to me ramble on about good and evil?
Oh, yeah, no, he's been with you the entire time. He's been engaging you, and he doesn't look the least bit bored.
Hell yeah.
But, you know, it also hasn't distracted him from his duties. This man proves to be the best fucking multitasker you've ever seen.
Damn, he's good.
In fact, he's so good at multitasking, so much better than you, that you haven't realized that both of you walk up to his office.
Oh.
After I left?
Oh, after you left.
Okay.
Oh, thank God!
Oh, I like, do I have to make a perception check to see where we are?
No, because he stops you and says, well, this has been a wonderful conversation, Miss Celeste. However, I must break it off. I must go into my quarters and make some more plans for the coming miles.
Okay, I understand. I do it. Okay.
You don't know.
Absolutely.
He reaches over and puts a hand on your shoulder. My dear, there's more days and more hours. You do not need to rush everything into a single minute. Sometimes it is best to be calm.
Yes, it is very, very hard.
Go get something to eat, and make sure you're well rested for the morning. You never know what the day will bring.
I'll try my best.
And at that, he goes to his office.
I'm waiting outside the door to wait and hearing and like listening out.
He stops for a second and says, Celeste, I'll be in there a while. You can go.
Yes. Yes, I just wanted to speak to your men for a second.
Threaten them?
Speak to my gods? As he looks at both of them, and they both look at him. Fair enough. Conversation is wonderful. As he opens the door and closes it behind him.
Do I hear anything?
No. It's quiet inside.
Whew. Okay. I'm gonna lean against the wall. So, pardon my asking, but do you know what we're doing here?
They kind of just look at each other and look back to you. On this boat?
I'm sorry, what?
What we're doing on the boat?
No, on the expedition.
They kind of like really look at each other and it's like, we understand that you are our charges. Our primary objective is to guard the quarters of the Grand Tactician, as we always do. And where you're going, what you're doing, as far as we're told, is a biological expedition.
Yes.
Didn't they tell you what you were doing?
Yes, I know absolutely. I was just curious about what they tell guards and whatnot. I think that the way that most people treat them is quite poor, for lack of better words. So I'm glad to hear that the Grand Tactician, along with the country that you hail from, holds you in such high regards.
They kind of just stand there and you can't get a beat on their faces because the helmets are covering it. And they just start nodding slowly, like...
They're like, what has this day been?
They're just nodding. You can't get any read because they are in full armor. But they're just nodding and all you hear is one of them go, okay?
I apologize. Am I coming on too strong?
They look at each other, and one of them just goes, "You've been drinking?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I've had a bit tonight. I will get out of your hair. Don't mind me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn around and kind of like try to act like I'm like not limping, but you know, a little dizzy.
Oh my god.
But as soon as I get out of sight, I'm gonna like
go
back to robot mode.
Roll me a deception for your dizzy act.
Decent at those.
D10. You get a 16. As far as they know, you are indeed drunk. However, the left guard leaves his post for a second and reaches for the doorknob and enters the office.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
Oh, well.
Now bolt.
Yeah, as soon as I round the corner, I'm gonna go back into normal robot Celeste mode and speed
Do
walk.
a combat roll out of sight.
No,
The
we
Dark
should
Souls
like
flip.
pile papers and everything and make it look like we're hardcore studying.
Of course.
Nerds.
I don't know where you are, so...
I assume that we talked about meeting back in the room as my room.
Well, that would have been good to know. I'm headed there now.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
Alright, speaking of rooms...
I'm already heading to the spot we agreed to go to.
Speaking
Ah,
of rooms,
yes,
how about
that
you two
spot
get a room?
We agreed to. Yeah, speaking
So-
of rooms, let's go see how bad Prin can fuck up a card game.
Where is... Oh, there you are.
I'm in here the whole time.
Oh, I thought you muted your mic.
No, I had muted. Well, like I was chilling and waiting. Anyway, yeah, we are. I mean, I have the drinks in my room, so like, you know.
Let's party!
I assume that there's like a table
Yeah.
in the quarters that we sit down to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the like the card set that I bought and place it on the table. And then I'm going to just like take my hat off, take my gun holster off.
Take his clothes off.
Not that part.
Not yet.
Mainly just the hat and guns.
What about the cloak?
I'm gonna D-ha.
So come on,
Oh my god,
he's gonna D-ha.
I hate
But
it.
so what game are you guys playing? Strip poker?
I'm gonna play appropriate music. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh god, I can only imagine what that's going to be.
Ah, strip poker music.
I mean, there was no Metal Gear music for when Nim was trying to sneak into the
Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum.
That was a very Metal Gear moment, actually.
Yeah.
Tell me the dichotomies of good and evil. Also, steal this thing.
All right. So this is the first. So you have your hat off.
Yes.
Ooh.
What was that? All right.
A cowboy without his hat off. Man, that could bring the water to the hole.
He's gonna like follow formalities, and he's gonna take his helmet off for the first time. He's gonna put it on the table, you know, somewhere outside the table because it's a pretty fucking big helmet.
He takes his helmet off, and his long flowing locks descend down his body.
That would be really funny.
They roll all the way down to the floor and then keep rolling.
No,
He waves it back and forth.
he doesn't have hair, but if he did, it would definitely be like long and flowy. But he doesn't.
Here's what I want to know: does he have horns?
Yeah, they're sticking through his helmet.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they're sticking through his helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to
stinkhead.
Damn, okay.
stinky. Yeah, you can see his horns on full display now. And his dome piece and his crest. He's pretty fucking dragon-like, obviously. So, he's actually gonna. It's the nighttime. Because like he doesn't want to do this in his fucking armor. Because his armor is
Ooh,
like
take it
fucking
off.
Fran!
But do it slowly.
Alright, god damn it.
I still think y'all should be playing strip poker.
You
Stop
say
making it weird.
you say everything so fucking suggestively with this goddamn character.
That's not even. I just talk like that. Leave me alone.
I
It's
should
true.
take off my armor when playing this card game.
You know, it's
I
really hot in
wonder,
here.
would it be
Can't play in the
appropriate if
armor.
I slipped out of this heavy
I
armor?
will say it as plainly as possible. Fran takes off his armor.
Oh, whoa! Whoa!
Now just imagining it's that Vince McMahon.
Is it
meme
hot
with
in here or
the
what?
Oh! Yeah, the fucking Vince McMahon leaning back in the chair going, oh! Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
You motherfuckers.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto!
I hate that. Stop that immediately.
Woo, woo.
Uh,
Say it to me like that, and I'll stop anytime you want.
oh my god. Alright, I'll post him without the helmet. I guess the
Without the
character
helmet.
discussion. Yeah. Bald. But he has a crest, so it's pretty.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, so
Bald!
he's going to
Bald!
he's going stop! He's going to
That is not what I imagined! Oh, hell!
Focus.
So,
He doesn't have hair, motherfucker.
so I'm just gonna say right now, the first thing I imagined when I see like the way his head is just
Mhm.
taking like a paper football and trying to flick it over his head.
Oh my god, dude.
There's my reaction image for that.
Anyway, so I'm going to, Prin is going to like de-armor, I think, like doff. He's gonna doff his armor, so he's gonna take off the fucking big ass fucking
Dolph and
doff.
It's Don and Doff.
He's gonna take off his gauntlets, so he's just gonna have.
he's
like,
gonna
armor down
D-haw and Doff-haw.
so he's killed. So like under his armor is just like, fuck, what is it called? Thermal.
Scales?
Or thermal, yeah, like thermal wear. So it's like pretty like, it looks like pajamas, honestly.
You mean Gambison?
Huh. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I thought you were attached to it.
Oh, that's very funny. That you're attached to that fucking hat.
Oh, whoa, he's not
No,
even drinking and
it-
he's already getting a sailor mouth. Too much ocean for this.
He's like,
I
okay.
just use it to keep shade out of my eyes, and well, I've been getting a lot of shade since I came to this damn country.
I
Ooh,
mean, it's not
like
my
that.
fault that your eyes are so weak. He's gonna put the armor down and his gauntlets. And that's pretty much it. He keeps the fucking whatchamacallit on. It's not a skirt. It's a fucking what is it?
Chainmail?
The fucking coat he has on his hips. I don't even know what you call it. I guess you would call it a kilt. But anyway, yeah. So he keeps the kilt on. So it's like pretty light. He sits down. Wait, actually no, he doesn't sit down. He has to fucking get the drinks. He's gonna pour a drink for you, and then pour a drink for himself. And he's gonna place the comically, it's gonna be very nice, like juxtaposition. You're gonna have a mug of fucking bourbon, and he's gonna have a nice tall glass of white wine. He's gonna
Mug
put
of
them down.
bourbon? Jesus Christ, you're trying to fucking blitz this boy.
He's gonna put it down.
Who the fuck pours a
And-
mug of bourbon? You pour it in a rocks glass.
Someone who doesn't know anything about bourbon.
Yeah, like Prin literally doesn't know.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's
he's gonna
like
put
40
it down.
times the amount of bourbon you pour.
You. He's gonna put a glass of wine in front of him, and he's gonna sit down.
Does he just keep pouring until the wine overfills?
No!
I'm just gonna keep nursing this until we get to Zanzibar.
Next year.
Well, you don't keep. I mean, alright, excuse yourself. And he's gonna take a sip of the wine. He's gonna just like let it simmer. Oh, come on, that's really good. He's gonna take another sip. He's gonna just put it down. He's gonna like put it down, but the bottom isn't gonna touch the table, and he's gonna lift it again and take a third sip. And then he's gonna put it down.
Oh, boy.
Meanwhile, I just take like what would be a shot, like from this big thing,
That's fucking hilarious.
and then just like, and that's it. And it's like, ooh.
Do you just... Are you telling me you just shoot the whole fucking mug down your throat?
No. I take like the liquid equivalent of a shot, from this big mug.
Okay.
He would
Good.
know.
So we got one person that's just fucking sipping, and then we got a normal drinker who takes the appropriate amount of alcohol that should have been in there in the first place.
Yeah, and I got 39 left to go.
Jesus.
Man.
Damn, this thing got more shots in it than I got on me.
Ha ha ha. Wait. He's
Wait,
like,
what?
stop. Never mind. Card game, yes?
39 fucking shots in this mug. 39 fucking
39
shots.
fucking shots.
Shoot
Take
one
one
down,
down,
pass
pass
it
it to
to back.
me. 38 shots within this fucking mug.
38 shots in this mug he gave me. 38 shots in the mug he gave me. 38
Anyway.
fucking shots.
Anyway.
Finn doesn't know
card
how to
game.
Anyway.
pour some booze. Holy
Hey,
fuck.
shut up back there.
Hey, I'm God. I'll zap
Hey,
you.
you're being too noisy.
Do fucking,
Samson feels a pinch in his ass cheek.
Damn, this
Oh.
thing went right through me.
God. I don't like that. Anyway, Samson, move your
Why?
fucking-
Because you didn't go right through him?
Bro! Hello! Anyway, let's play the goddamn card game, bro. Damn! Shit!
Is that you or is that Prin?
What?
Prin takes 3 sips of wine, all of a sudden he's like, man, bruh, I hate this
No,
shit,
no,
dude.
no, 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 dude,
Yeah,
no.
that's what I was getting at. I'm like, is he like so lightweight?
No! No, I mean, you'll find out. You'll find out very shortly. But,
Uh,
you'll find
Oh,
out.
boy.
But for now, he's not. He's fine. He's good. He's Gucci. He's taking, like, 3 sips.
Can
So
his
we are.
cheeks even get rosy?
his cheeks are always rosy.
Let's find out.
The question is, does the white wine make his cheeks white?
Only if
Anyway.
he spills it.
Oh my god. Okay, alright, Samson. Card games. What do you fancy?
You know, you got poker, Verasus Hold'em, we can play some Pharaoh. Judging from the way you down that glass, I'm gonna say you might be into Old Maid. Meanwhile, I'm like springing the card from like hand to hand, like the deck from like hand to hand. Oh yeah, let me actually just do that for the mic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just
Really
a
getting
nice
into
little.
character.
Damn.
Ooh. Alright.
Do it again.
Okay.
Do it again, I didn't hear it.
Ooh. Alright. Alright.
He's flexing. Someone's about to
Yeah.
get rich tonight.
Well,
Wow.
are they gambling or just playing cards?
I was really hoping they'd gamble.
Friendly playing of cards.
I want to
Yeah,
see
like,
Samson get
haven't-
even
There
richer.
hasn't been any stipulations. The only stipulation was getting liquor.
Well,
so otherwise we're just.
There's
I
booze
mean-
involved. I'll imagine gambling's gonna start at some point.
Oh god, dude. Let it. We'll see.
Between
We'll
you
fucking
and-
see.
Between you and me, I'm not one to put money on card games.
You're a ruiner of dreams.
I've never done that in my life, so. It's
I'm color me surprised. But even still, and then he'll just like take down his goggles and just leave them around his neck. I ain't no Bill, so this will be an honest man's game. Let's start off with some basic poker.
Alright. How would we actually roll that? I'm assuming.
So by the book, gambling is like just a flat intelligence roll.
Oh shit. Alright.
Damn, I'd be good at.
I wouldn't be.
Intelligence roll, as in like intelligence.
A plus.
Oh. 17.
Ah, another nat 20 to the wind. What a wonderful dua.
Whoever loses, I guess, takes a drink.
Man,
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
That's a
I'll
waste
play
of
by those
bourbon.
rules.
Alright.
No, a waste of bourbon was pouring it into a fucking mug.
Oh.
I just.
Wait, why are we rolling for intelligence?
I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see.
Apparently, Celeste is a worse gambler than I am.
I mean,
poker face is-
Celeste wasn't even playing, and yet
My
they
poker
were.
face is
Somehow, Celeste wasn't even playing. Wait, no, I got it. Celeste is playing mental poker with Solio, and she still manages to lose, even inside her own mind.
I'm just imagining Celeste is just in her mind playing solitaire.
and I lose.
Playing fucking solitaire with herself. And
Yes,
somehow-
solitaire works,
Solitaire.
yes. That is solitaire. You have saved.
Group solitaire.
I hate solitaire. That game sucks.
I like Zacataire better.
I don't. That game also sucks.
Fuck you. You love
Yeah,
it.
but you have friends, so it's easier to play other card games.
It's true.
Yeah.
Amen.
I mean, if you let someone give you a copy of Tabletop Simulator, we can just move to that and play card games. Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about.
so after all those like all that fancy passing the deck around and a little bit of shuffling, Sansom deals the cards and just immediately gets like the absolute worst hand he could possibly get.
Well,
I know that
Second round,
sound.
then.
There goes the deck.
No, that wasn't me.
second round then, Samson.
Yep.
He has a little smile on his face. You can't hide it. You can't fucking hide it.
Just like a little sigh, just and another shot from the mug. He's definitely had enough whiskey to
Oh, yikes.
Or
Wow! The two of you!
God damn.
I can't!
So putting the cards back in the deck, shuffling the again, and Samson gets his head. It's the exact same.
that's
Get those
too
rolls
bad.
out now, boy. Get those rolls out now. Shake it out. Shake out the bad juju. You're not gonna want that later.
You can literally see, he's resting he's doing like the Gendo pose, except his hands are like under his chin, and he's just smiling at you.
Oh, he's
Aw.
smiling at him, is he?
Oh my, smart. Oh my God, it's obviously a condescending smile. Jesus.
Every
Hey, that's
word
how it
you
goes.
say is subject
Okay.
to
See, the
interpretation.
best part is that you're getting heated from it, and I'm not.
Every fucking
my
word
God.
No.
he says,
Strider.
It's a game
somebody
towards me.
else, and someone
You did this
else
to yourself.
comments.
You're lying.
That's
You said yet. You said not yet, and that's what sold your fate.
Man. Come on, man. Anyway,
with like a heavy sigh, he takes another shot, and you can just like see his body just contort from the sting. Just, ugh.
I wonder why you drink that thing if it looks like it hurts you. And he just has a smile on his face.
It's a bittersweet relationship.
Ah, I see. Next round.
Next round.
I'm just not even gonna let him tell his tragic backstory now.
Nah, the friend is like you know how he feels.
After all of this is cathartic.
That's only for girl time, I guess.
Wow.
Always time for girl
Yeah,
time.
when's the pillow fight? Where's the pillow fight between these two gonna start?
What the fuck?
Ooh!
You don't suck. All right. Well,
There
Get
you
him
go.
out now, boys! Get him out now.
friend kind of just. All right. And he takes like not a sip, but he takes like a pretty sizable like gulp.
Glug.
Yes. And he puts down one. It's really good. The wine's really good, so he has to like try not to drink more. So he puts it down. All right. See, for me, that was a very pleasant experience.
Oh, I
It was
bet.
just-
You seem to be used to the lap of luxury.
Yeah, leave it to a knight to not want to experience pain.
What? Hello? Anyway, when he's gonna roll again, let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Whoa.
10. God damn it.
That's the third nat 20 to the wind.
Oh,
That's
God.
fine by me.
Alright, we're even now. What the fuck
Rolled
happened?
a 19 and a 20.
That is hilarious. He's gonna take another gulp.
One time I rolled 2 nat 20s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still never get over the day where in another campaign our rogue rolled 2 nat 1s for
Yeah, I've been
their
there.
inquisitor like study a thing. And so at disadvantage they rolled for their shot and got 2 nat 20s immediately.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven
It
or
was
hell, baby.
crazy.
It was good, man. Yeah, so Print is gonna take another fucking gulp, so that's 2, and he's gonna put the glass down. He's gonna narrow his eyes.
There ain't no lady more fickle than luck, and that's why I never put money on a card game.
Fair enough.
I
Or
love how
even,
they're
rather.
completely even now. 3
Yeah.
glugs to 3 shots.
One's more drunk than the other.
Yeah, which one
Who
has
is
the
it?
who has the less tolerance? The one that always drinks, or the one that always or the one that lightly drinks the less powerful alcohol?
So
Let's
I
find out.
see. There's a weird thing for that because I'm pretty sure he has a higher con than I do.
I definitely
so-
do. I definitely do. So maybe we could figure that out. I mean, I'd rather do it in character, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't drink a lot, so he would be, I guess, lighter weighted. I don't mind that being a flavor thing. I think that's funny. But yeah, let's do another round.
Fine by me.
Let's do another round. Fine by me. Let's do another
Whoa.
round.
Oh my god.
No, that's a
I
nat
was so
20.
to see that round.
So
The
this
number
is the
itself is
equivalent-
tied, but that's a nat 20. You got a straight.
Yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
poker's
But it is
flush is poker,
it is a
right?
skill check.
yes, that's a
Huh?
poker.
Yeah.
Flush is poker. Yeah, no, that's a nat 20 even without the -1. So,
So I guess it'd just be a slight advantage.
Yeah.
I would say a nat 20 is getting a royal flush. That's fair because pulling a fucking royal flush is that's the apex. That's the apex hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a fucking straight or some shit, or a full house or whatever. It didn't fucking matter. Oh.
A pair twos.
Because really, the numbers are without the fucking minus. It's 18 and 20. So even if you weren't
Well,
counting,
yeah. You're the DM. It's your call. But
I
I'll
like
take
nat
it.
20s. They make things interesting. You get a fucking royal
Haha,
flush.
green number, go burr.
That's very true.
Amen.
Damn it. He's gonna take another sip.
Just be glad I didn't make the royal flush count as 2 drinks.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Fair enough. That's
So
3.
what's that you're drinking there taste like? Sunshine and daffodils?
Alright, human. Listen, just because you're drinking liquid sand over there doesn't mean I can't enjoy a little light fruit, alright? Doesn't mean it still has alcohol in it. He rubs the bridge of his eyes a little bit.
Man, it's a good thing they're in his room.
Yeah, good point.
I like how fucking intense the music is for this game of fucking poker.
Hell yeah. Card games be like that. Also, are we doing a first to 5? I feel like we should do first to 5.
What are we running a set here?
I was gonna fucking let you guys
We're
go.
running a setting card.
I was gonna
It's the Faustmere.
Alright,
I was
alright,
gonna
I'll
let
do
you
that.
guys run as fucking long as you wanted to.
No.
You
No,
had
No,
your.
No. The first of 5, it's ceremonial for people like us.
Yeah, powerful.
Fair enough. You had your
Is it
orders.
Is it like 3 to 2?
It's 3 to 2.
All right. Fuck. All right. Next round.
Yeah, Prin got his orders.
Give it to me, bitch.
Ooh.
Ah.
Miss me with that fruity shit.
Drink up, Samsung.
Oh, you know I will. I'm a man of my word.
He's gonna.
He takes a shot of his whiskey.
Barbin.
You notice something like it's hard to fucking miss. You notice that like his tail is like moving a lot more now. Don't know why.
Is it like moving slowly but like noticeably?
Yeah. It's like a cattail, kinda in that way.
Oh god.
Sorry, I'm not too sure of what that's like.
You are burying. You are burying yourself in this.
No. But yeah, it's even now, right? It's 3-3.
Yeah.
All right.
Boom goes the dynamite. I must say, I don't know what sort of honey talk you did to get this, but this has to be some of the finest whiskey I ever had.
I asked him for it. I don't know. Funny what happens when you actually cooperate with people like them. So, sometimes you might get somewhere.
Ah, yes. Nothing better than cooperating with the people in power. That's how you get everywhere you want to go. And with that, he just puts down his pair of 3s.
Bloody hell. Alright, damn it. Pair of 2.
4-3. This could be match point. Let's go. The first combat, the battle of luck. Showdown at midnight.
Fucking lucky that we're not wagering anything.
Oh, you and me both.
He's gonna roll again. Oh my god, 3. Oh.
5, baby! Match
Your
point!
poker champion.
Lady Luck wins again.
God damn it. He's gonna just sigh. Oh, and he's gonna just at this
Drink
point
up there, pretty boy.
What did you
Franny
just
boy.
call me? He's gonna gulp the rest of it down and slam it down. It's empty now.
Be careful, that there's glass. I say slyly as I like take his and pour him another one.
Don't fucking tell me what to do. And he's gonna take the glass. He's gonna take another sip.
Alright, hey, I'm not telling you what to do. But I don't think breaking glassware is how you kiss up to those admirals and captains you seem so attached to.
Oh my! I bet you know nothing about fucking kissing. He's gonna take another sip.
Damn! Kiss him already!
Wow.
Tell him what it's like.
We got here fast.
Yeah.
This is
I
like
can
an episode 7 kind of.
He is gonna.
I
He is
can
gonna.
assure you, I think I've lived quite a bit of a life than you think I have. Again, as I pour him another glass of wine.
Whatever, man. I'm just
What?
nothing.
Tired from your travels? Not used to someone rubbing your back, cleaning your feet, giving you a bib?
A what? A bib? Who the fuck uses a? Don't answer that. He's gonna take another sip.
And instead of pouring him another one, I'm just gonna take like a shot equivalent from my mug. I'm what, 6 in now?
I think it's 5. No.
There's
see.
like 8 in now.
It was 3-3, and you both had one to start the game, so that's 4. That's 5.
I have
Okay.
like 8.
I'm
at
being
least.
called. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okey-dokey.
Prin.
I have
Fucking.
fucking 8. Yeah.
He's poured you what, 3 or 4 glasses now?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
He's fucking gone.
I like fucking Samson Schmoo, just like, oh, failure. Oh, failure. Oh, failure.
Yeah, and, like it tastes really good. So it's like after the game is over.
Yeah, he can't, like, the game is over. It definitely took a lot longer for them than, like, we're making it seem.
Yeah. All right.